Fuck yeah, bro. So let's get on with. Did you get the questions I sent you? I can just repeat them. You don't have to read
Yeah,
them.
no, I have them right here.
Amazing, bro. So first things first, who are you and what did life look like before joining Mind Muscle Money?
Yeah, so my name's Axel. I joined this mentorship at the end of January, I believe.
Damn, not even a month. Insane.
Not even a month, but previously, I was a software engineer at a corporation. Paid well, but at the end of the day, nothing pays better than doing your own thing. Before this, I was trying to do stocks. It went good for a while till it didn't. And then I randomly found you on TikTok and
Mm-hmm.
Instagram,
That's hilarious because I
and
think that's exactly how Giancarlo found me. But this was back in October.
yeah, and I mean, as weird as it is, man, like I kind of I was looking for someone who not only teaches options because I wanted to try options, but I liked you for what you were as like a disciplined man, a godly person, and I felt like I lacked discipline and your results and your discipline. And I was like, dude, I'm probably gonna reach out to this guy. And so far, it's been such a great investment for myself.
Appreciate it, bro. I mean, you're a great addition to the team. You know a lot, and you're able to apply what you already knew, and let go of the bad stuff, and just keep continuing being open to learn new stuff. I know we've talked about a handful of things where you're like, oh, I used to use this, and I'm like, I personally use this. I suggest this, and then you started, applying those little tweaks and changes, and now you're seeing a lot better results, if not way better results.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And honestly, like, I mean, these little things just make you a better trade. Things that I didn't even know about. You were showing me and showing the team, and like those small things like have ended up like making me, decent days in the past literally 10 days.
Yeah, you've been crushing it, man. I mean, you sent me a screenshot yourself. You said you were in a little bit of a problem or like a hole from before we started trading, and just within this past month, not even a month, you were able to dig yourself out. Again, by removing the ego in terms of like big wins, we're all used to them. We all love them, and it happened to me this last month as well, where I just removed my ego, kept adding all these small wins, and then I went back to my big account this week where I'm being a little more aggressive, with the market. um, so perfect example of like being a good student and being fucking applying that.
Yeah, and like I mean, apart from trading, like another thing I see from you is like the discipline you put out. You can't be a better trader without discipline, and like you show it through your like your morning routines, your going to church, scans, all this stuff. Like it's actually what makes you a better trader, and um
Get to.
that's what I'm trying to become.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah, bro.
get into.
Well, you're on the right track and you're on the right team. I promise you that because we're only gonna get closer to all those things with time. What do you think was holding you back before from like the success that you're seeing now as a Mind Muscle Money team? Hmm.
Yeah, no, honestly, I think the biggest thing for me was like, so when I say I did stocks, I would, get into a stock with a low cap stock in specific and load up like 10,000 shares, hoping for a 1 cent move. So throughout the day, I would actually make like 300 trades,
Damn.
500 at, sometimes like it was pretty crazy. So then when I transitioned into like options, like I was trying to do the same thing, because I knew like if I got myself in the gutter with my scalping strategy, I knew that like I could get myself out, but that just wasn't becoming the case anymore. So transitioning to you and your course, like I mean, you rarely take more than like 3 trades a day, and that just proves that it's discipline within, and that I guess that was my biggest roadblock, and I'm still working on it. Like some days I catch myself taking like 6 trades or something.
Mm-hmm.
But based off my like notes I'm doing, like I've been like taking 1 or 3 trades, 5 trades at most. now with options, and it's part of that discipline that I lacked. And with you and like from seeing what you do, like it's making me a more disciplined man.
Amazing, bro. It's a pleasure, and like I said, I'm only planning on turning up the heat. So I hope you're on board for that, because that's what this world lacks, to be honest. Real men who are disciplined in every aspect of life, not just making money, not just going to church, and everything all around, physically, mentally, emotionally. And hence, that's why I called my program Mind Muscle Money. Um, but amazing, bro. I'm so proud of you for the 1 month difference, and I'm so excited to see the growth that you've yet to come. Giancarlo, I was just on a call with him. He said he's been with me for 6 months. I'm like, damn, 6 months now. And he's like, yeah, in 6 months I got my account from 3K to 5 figures, and now I'm just starting to flip that even more as time goes on. So take your time. Don't try to rush or like get too ahead of yourself. Like one day after another, stack these little wins. We're gonna get to the right place at the right time. I promise you. Um, Amazing though. So, what results are you seeing now? Would you say, like in terms of like percentage or consistent green days, um, actual account growth, like whatever you feel comfortable sharing? What would you say you're seeing now in comparison to like before we started or before you started applying?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, my real growth came literally after the first master class, which was last Thursday, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the day before that, I think I had like a lucky $200, play. We had the master class. Um, from there on, I like studied all weekend. I applied the things I saw in your master class onto like my setup, stuff. Your exit strategy, all that stuff. Like I applied it. Um, I don't even remember. Monday, I think, was like my one of my biggest
It
days was
was.
like 460
Yeah.
or something like that. I was actually in the gutter that day too.
No
I
way.
was actually down like I was actually down like $300, but I took a play, but it was like at the wrong time. But it ended up working. I ended up like taking like two amazing calls that got me, plus 460.
Insane.
Um, Tuesday, shoot, I don't even remember what I had Tuesday. Tuesday was like another incredible day. Like I took one trade and I think it was like another 400 something. I can't
Yep.
remember. Today was a weird day in the market for me, but I only took two trades. I ended up being like up $300.
In
But
these
between
market
like,
conditions, those are home runs, bro.
yeah, I know, and like one thing I was trying to like get at is like try to get these 100% movers. And I'm like, it's not a good trade unless I hit 100%. But like, I've actually realized that like that's actually not the case. Like,
Mm-hmm.
um, with the stuff you're talking about and the stuff you're teaching, like it just reversed my psychology on like, actually, you know what? Like maybe 30% is fine, and leave some runners, and maybe those ones do hit 100%. But
Yep. Hundred
between
percent.
between between last week and this week, man, like I've almost made $2,000, um, which I spent 1,600 trying to make my get used to stocks and whatever. Between January and last week, I lost 1,600, but between last week and this week, I'm already up $2,000.
Yeah.
So,
You
um,
fucking killing it, man. I'm so again proud of you. You've been applying every single thing I'm teaching you. You've been asking great questions and getting the exact answers that have been, solving your problems. So really proud of you. Don't stop, bro. Just remember, no more 100% home runs. We take base hits 30%, 20%, 15%, but we take them and those add up to 100% and then some. And
yeah,
then what would you,
exactly.
last question, Axel, before I hop out of here, what would you say to someone who's on the fence about joining?
What I would say to someone is, I would say if you're gonna plan on, learning from someone, you gotta learn it from someone who preaches what trading actually is, which is honestly discipline. Um, Joey here, he preaches discipline, man, and that's one of the reasons why I got into here, because like there's no point making like $1,000 in one day and then like losing it all like the next few days. Like that's not how trading should be, and I think Jay preaches that through discipline, you'll actually become a good trader. And I think Joey's like a freaking awesome example, especially for the Latinos
Hell yeah.
who want
Hell yeah,
who
brother.
want to learn trading. So if anybody's on the fence about joining, I would 100% recommend join through Joey. He's an honest man. He's a godly man, and he wants you to succeed.
Really appreciate that, man. And like you said, practice what I preach. I mean, I can't stress how many people are so fake nowadays. It's not even funny, and they burn good people like myself who's actually doing this the right way. But I know sooner or later the light will shine, truth will be told, and God's got my back. That's all I need, brother. Let me stop the recording for the interview, and then we can go over any